Hey y'all, hey y'all. Give me a second. I'm lighting some incense. Oh shit, something's going on. Okay, let me. Oh, what just happened there? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, hopefully everybody can hear me. Let me adjust my screen for YouTube and then also the screen here for TikTok. Okay. I'm tripping on a yacht. Okay. So, sorry y'all. Sorry YouTube. Okay. I know y'all like, what is taking this bitch so long to say something? But of course, this video had already been started. I actually already started this video, okay? So I'm starting where I finished. I have not touched any of the cards, but I decided to go live for this portion of the reading because I already started the Leo reading, but I ran out of room, out of storage on my phone. And so it cut the video off at an hour and 33 minutes. Okay, so I decided, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and publish it, and then I'm going to go live for the second half of the reading. So here I am. All right, for the second portion of the Leo reading, who I don't know who that is that just liked the video, but thank you to my people over here on YouTube. I do have YouTube and TikTok live at the exact same time. All right, the first part of this reading, okay, part one of the Leo reading, you won't, you have to go on my page on YouTube, Derby City Tarot on YouTube to see the first part of the reading. Like I said, this is the second part, and I'm almost nearly at the end, but this probably could take about another 30 or 40 minutes to decipher. So let me do my disclaimer real quick for those of you who are just now watching me and don't know that there's actually a part one to this video. Hi, my name is Tala. Welcome to Derby City Tarot. Okay, my name is Tala. I am a clairvoyant and intuitive tarot reader, spiritual guide and healer, and also practicing white and gray witch. Today's reading is a part two to the Quid Pro Quo Leo reading of part one. All right. Everything that I say will not resonate with every single one of you, as we are all on different timelines. What I say could have already happened, is currently happening, or will be happening in the very near future. Please take what resonates with you and don't manifest the rest. My readings are timeless and you see them when you are meant to hear them. You may not be a Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could also have Leo placements in your astrological birth charts, or you hear meddling in some Leo's life. Regardless, it is my belief that if you've been guided to this video, that there is a message for you here, so all cross watchers are welcome. I'm going to cleanse the energy, and I'm going to briefly tell you what I saw in the first part of the Leo reading, which is there is some sort of cruel and oppressive ruler, okay? This could be a man or a woman in your life, all right? I do believe it is a man. This could also be a boss. I'm also getting a couple of different scenes, like I'm getting a club scene, okay, where the manager or the boss could be like the owner of like a nightclub or a strip club or something like that, or he's just the boss and he hires a bunch of women. Okay, and he could or may not be sleeping with these women. There's something inappropriate going on with this interaction between a boss, okay, and the women that work for him, which I do feel like I said is a nightclub scene, okay, or club scene. Okay, if that's not it, then this could be someone that you were previously involved with. This could be some sort of a narcissistic personality here who um, is in and out, deals with a lot of other women outside of just you. Perhaps you revoked your offer from him, or he revoked his offer from you, and he went on and started another situation somewhere, and that situation is turning upside down. Hey, Tara Bear, hey, Tara Bear, appreciate you. Hey, Mermaid Infinity Rainbow, I appreciate you. Okay, Mermaid Infinity from YouTube says, ex that was abusive. I'm free from him now. Yes, he's a gigolo. You're on target. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So yeah, definitely I feel like this is someone that abused their position of power and authority. Okay, like I said, for some of you, this is going to be a boss, like at a job. Okay, for others of you, this is an ex-lover. Regardless, it is giving me that's the reason why I called this video quid pro quo, because I do feel like this is a boss, okay? A boss energy, okay? A masculine that thinks he is better than women, okay? Or better than feminines. It doesn't even have to be women, just feminines. You could be part of the LGBTQIA. Whoever the masculine figure is feels like he has rulership or dominion over the feminine energies, whether they are male or female. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I am pulling in male though for this masculine, but that could be a woman in masculine energy. So we left off here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Hangman, with the Eight of Pentacles in a reverse, Virgo Sun. All right. And I'm feeling here that this person was just something that this person got involved with, this karmic feminine. Okay, they can have children or whatever. I don't know if she's dragging him through the court or whatever is going on, but I kind of feel like the present energy is giving that something is ending or going topsy-turvy, upside down for whoever the masculine energy is. Okay, so this person is hitting rock bottom. Okay, something about their finances could be up and down. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles here and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Well, when I asked what the Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords in the reverse was, the Queen of Pentacles comes out. I believe that is you, Leo. Okay, or cross-watcher, whoever this resonates with. All right, I feel like you sacrificed this person because you felt like something here wasn't working. Okay, you may have felt like this person was inexperienced, they didn't know what they was doing, or I don't know, I just feel like something here, seemingly it's like you gave up on the situation. You don't want to work with this person, you sacrifice. The Eight of Pentacles in a reverse talks about giving up or letting go of something. Okay, with the Hangman, that's a sacrifice. So you gave up or let go of this particular masculine. This masculine energy, but I feel like that actually helped release something about your money. I think your money was tied up into this situation here with this masculine, because this masculine does kind of come across as a feminine energy. They kind of like they're a taker. Mermaid Infinity says from YouTube, yes, he's very famous in his country and he's a pilot military, and he thought he could breadcrumb me and break my heart. Wow, he's envious of me, but infatuated. It's messed up. Yes, he lied. Never told me he was married. Wow. Okay, so that's from YouTube. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. You know what's so funny is you said something about being a pilot. And I'm picking up on these blue avians. Blue avians to me is air energy. Air energy could involve like airplanes, stuff like that. I didn't even think about that, but I knew it was air energy. So I kept saying a water sign or an air sign. But this could be the Navy. This could be the Air Force or something like that. I didn't even look at it that way. Wow, you just actually helped me see something a little bit different than I normally see it. Thank you for that, Mermaid Infinity. She actually just put me on to something that I don't know that I've ever looked at it that way. But yeah, wow, okay. Because I know air energy is about taking action, but I didn't even think, and it's so funny because the blue avians, I do associate this, I don't know if you would call them a star seed, but this particular, yeah, I think they are called star seeds, but I associate them with the air element. And the air element does talk about, being in the air, airplanes, travel, taking action. That could cover pilots and different things like that. Yeah, wow. So, like I said, I did pick up on water and air, but I'm going to actually add on to that the Navy and the Air Force could be significant. Someone here could work on boats or planes. Okay. Wow. Wow. That's great. That's great. Thank you for triggering that with me. But yeah, so I feel like you sacrificed this person. You feel like you gave up. You gave up on this relationship. I feel like this is something that's happening actually in the now time though, because I do have Libra energy out here, and we are currently in Libra season. I feel like you could have been separated from this person for a while, but maybe something in the now time you're just now coming to terms with. Just now able to like spiritually sever the tie. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be a cord cutting. And this cord cutting or this energetic separation between you and whoever this masculine is, I feel like now, like whatever this person's been building or had over here with this karmic feminine, I don't know if she's getting ready to take it all or if she's getting ready to be the reason why he loses it all. It's something to that effect. Yeah, it's something here to that effect. And I feel like that is going on. I feel like energetically you have severed ties. Even if you and this person have... Y'all got to forgive my fingernails too, y'all. I've been eating African food. And it has a lot of turmeric in it. And African food you eat with your hands. And now my nails is just... I look like I got jaundice. That looks so bad. I need to put some gloves on. But anyway, yeah, so that's what else I'm seeing here. Was there anything else that I was going to pull? I do want to know more about, you gave up, you sacrificed. What's the Hangman here with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? Justice. Wow. Wow. Justice with the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo, Libra. So that really is the current energy. I feel like energetically you're doing some sort of healing work. Yeah, because the Hermit is over here. It's like you're doing some sort of review. You could even be reminiscing. Or, I don't know. There's like self-talk here about why you left. I don't know. It's almost as if you've come to some sort of terms. And energetically, I feel like it's doing something over here. Like you may have thought that you were over something, but there could have still been a little piece of something that you may have recently started to reevaluate. It could have started in Virgo season, okay, where you started to go through whatever this changes. We've been going through all these eclipses, and the eclipses have been trying. I don't know why I thought I saw 737. But you could be seeing 737. I don't even know where the hell I came up with that, but yeah, 737 could be significant. But I feel like, I don't know, because I've been going through the changes too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, woo-wee. Like ever since Virgo season started, I have been emotionally, you know what, for real, I kind of feel like ever since Cancer season, really, I've been going through some shit emotionally. But I feel like it wasn't until Virgo season that I really feel like I started to purge a lot and trying to understand why I purge. Yes, spiritual plug said it's 11:37. All right. So I feel like you could have been crying a lot more or been just in your feelings the last few months. Okay, this Oya energy is out here. So a lot of us are going through transformations and rebirths within our emotional state. And I feel like it's really just been triggering. But I feel like if you have been down in the dumps or finding yourself introspecting on things from the past and really trying to like work through those deeply embedded emotions lately. And maybe you ain't been feeling like yourself. Maybe you have been sobbing or crying. I know I have, and I couldn't understand some days why I was crying. But what I'm seeing here in the energy is like a cleansing. Like these eclipses that we've been going through here lately have been helping us to move those things out of the way so that we can make room for the new, which falls in alignment with the year of 9, which is this Oya energy here, transformation and rebirth. I feel like a lot of us are going through that. So I feel like you're right at the end of whatever this, you could have been being tested the last few months spiritually. But I feel like you have broken something off of you. And I feel like you're finally releasing whatever is left of whatever this relationship is. And I feel like that's what's got this person's world getting ready to come crashing down. This person has been able to be on their game. This person has been able to be on their game because you hadn't fully released. And now that you are, the shit getting ready to hit the fan. Justice with the Knight of Pentacles. Something here was a long time coming. Somebody here this masculine, been living the good life off your energy for a little too long. Them and they little hoe. And enough is enough. You're purging the last of whatever this is that was in your system. And I feel like justice will prevail. Like this card says, justice will prevail. It's time for that ass to get tapped. And like I said, if this is somebody's boss, you might want to start looking for another job. Because I kind of feel like whatever is going on in your, especially if your boss is like a entrepreneur, like they might not, I don't know if this man owns a big corporation or not. It does feel more so like it's on the smaller end, like barbershops, hair salons, clubs, strip, little garage, places where I feel like this masculine employs a lot of females. I feel like whatever is going on, if this is your boss, whatever's going on in his personal life is getting ready to spill over into his professional life. And so you might, I don't know, you might want to run for cover. You might want to start planning your exit now, okay? Is what I'm trying to tell you. All right. Thank you, Chica, for tapping that screen. I appreciate y'all over here on TikTok. Dead ass. Whatever he got going on at home. And maybe he dealing with one of these hoes. I don't know. It's a lot of women out here. Okay. It's a lot of women out here. So I don't know. But if this is your boss and this is your toxic ass work environment where you been at, your boss getting ready to have problems. Whoever this hoe is that he done laid up with, he probably didn't laid up with a lot of y'all though. And you probably the only one he ain't tried or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But whatever the case is, I don't know. That's why it's giving quid pro quo kind of energy here. Like dead ass. Because there is some sort of cruel and oppressive ruler. I ain't really getting church vibes from this. I mean, this could be a false religious leader. I don't really feel like it is, but it could be. I don't know why I'm starting to pull that energy down. I don't know if it's because I'm live, and when I'm live, I do feel like I pull on different types of energies. So I don't know. This could be somebody in the pulpit that's abusing their position of power and authority. And I mean, it does fit. Because if this masculine is then married, like, I don't know, bro. Like, if this was like some sort of like church scenario, let's just see, okay? Let's just talk about it for a second. Let's just say if, okay? I'm not really getting religious organization, but at the very beginning of this reading in part 1, I was getting like either Jewish or Muslim could be significant. But let's say this is the ruler or some sort of religious leader. Then this religious leader, how he became a religious leader is unbeknownst to me, because he could be narcissistic, and narcissists tend to be socialites. You know what I'm saying? Narcissists tend to be socialites. The woman that he married, maybe even built this religion or this church with, she was a hoe. Like, she was some sort of like concubine. Okay, the woman that he married, she's some sort of damn concubine, some kind of other hoe. She probably acts saintly and holy, but I believe that they met each other each other under some sort of deviant circumstances, is what I'm getting with this. So he might have moved on from you, okay, if you dated him, or if this is your boss or a religious leader, then of course you wouldn't know this, but this is going to be the reason why everything getting ready to fall apart. Because whoever this masculine is, he didn't went and built something with this karmic feminine. They both could be acting like they in the upright when they really both in the reverse. You might want to go watch my Cancer reading. You know what I'm saying? And Libra. Okay, but I feel like he built this organization, or he built this company with whoever this karmic feminine is, but they wasn't even supposed to be together. Like, some here wasn't, this is, like I said, some deviant circumstances, and now it's getting ready to be like payback. Like, there's getting ready to be like some sort of justice. It says what comes around goes around. Like, whatever it is that they did, like, this is also giving me like a false twin flame dynamic. Ooh, that's what it is. That's what it is. This is a false twin flame. They could have stole energy from somewhere. That's what I'm saying. This is like a couple. They've been stealing energy to like take on some sort of like skin or flesh. I don't know how else to say it. Like, they've stolen energy to where they can present themselves as upstanding role model type people, but for real, how they even came together was under some sort of like financial, I don't know why I'm getting some sort of like Ponzi scheme or something like that. This is like a drug dealer who met a hoe, fell in love with the hoe, okay, and then somehow they done built a church. They did somehow, I don't know, like they built a church, or they built an organization, or they built a business together, and they try to act like they all high and mighty, but for real, some shit getting ready to go down, because who this masculine is really with is not his twin. This is a fake and phony ass relationship, and I feel like she getting ready to take him to the cleaners, and that's what his ass getting ready to get. So regardless of whether if this is your ex, Leo, or if this is your boss, if some shit go down, I'm telling you the backstory as to the reason why some shit going down, or there's been a shakeup. Like, you gonna know, also that's the reason why they laying us off, or that's the reason why the club is, they might blame it on one thing and it'd be a whole nother reason, but for real, it's this karmic feminine that he done built this business with, and now it's time for him to get his karma. What comes around goes around, as above so below. You built something on a fake and faulty ass foundation. Something here is very, very suspect. It's like I went live on this reading, and all of a sudden I'm getting a little bit different energy, a little bit different vibe. Like, I'm picking up on like definitely an entrepreneurial couple. This, you know what I'm thinking too? So if this was somebody that you was dating, okay, divine feminine, you could be a divine feminine. I feel like divine feminine came out in the last Leo reading that I did. And I feel like divine feminine, you are some sort of starseed. You're protected though. Spiritually, you're protected. But I feel like if this was somebody that you were in a relationship with, this person comes from a rival star system. Like, this person, like, you could be a star seed that is like what are some of the ones that they use? I can't even, like, you could be from the Pleiades, okay, and this person could be from the reptilians. Like y'all's beef is deeper than just what's in the physical. I feel like this person helped you to awaken. I feel like this person dogged you too. This person was put you in competition with a lot of different people, and this person was stealing energy from you, energy harvesting from you to make themselves look good enough to where they could trick other people. Okay, so you may have separated, or you separated from this person, but they were still able to hold on to your energy because you still have some sort of, I don't know if there's feeling or resentment or like what it is here. It's like I feel it, but I don't actually see it in the cards. All I see is that you went through some sort of awakening. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this person triggered it. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like this person moved on to another relationship and started building something with this other person. And they start putting on as if they were twin flames, when really you and this person were twin flames. This person just chose to go dark. So they've been stealing your energy to build something. And for as long as you've had some sort of feeling about it, they've been able to continue to build whatever this is. Okay, but I feel like you've come to terms with something, you've released, you've let go, and now justice is being served, which means this over here has to fall apart. It has to, because they built it off of your energy. You've taken your power back. This person is trapped with somebody that they faked a twin flame relationship. So now this goes back to the people who this more so resonates from a work standpoint, especially if you work for like a small business owner. You know what I'm saying? Not a big corporation, because I'm not really getting that type of energy, but I am getting someone here that could own like a salon, a barbershop, a nightclub, or, you know, something on a smaller scale, and you could be an employee here. And the reason why this company or this job getting ready to go under is because this of some sort of false twin flame relationship. That's why. Yeah. Hey, Ali. Yeah, some sort of false twin flame relationship. She can ready to take him to the cleaners, or somebody getting ready to get took to the cleaners. This job is about to go. Oh, I don't know if these are restaurant. They could be in a restaurant business. They could be in a church business. Whatever this couple, this karmic couple is, they didn't build. Okay, I don't care if they got. I don't care if they didn't went and got some Section 8 and some food stamps, and they rent is paid every month, and all that shit can ready fall apart. They don't get to keep none of it. All of that, whatever it is, whatever they did with your energy to build something together, that shit getting ready fall apart, starting with this karmic feminine. I don't know if they have children together, or if one is on the way, or what the hell is going on. But I feel like this is going to be the reason why a company goes under. Or it's some drama in the workplace. Because I feel like this masculine sleeps with his employees. I get that too for this masculine. I'm telling y'all, part 1 is a doozy. So for those of y'all in here, please go follow me on Derby City Tarot on YouTube and watch part 1, because it's kind of juicy. So let me see what I'm getting here with this masculine. The only thing that I'm really getting for this masculine, outside that he could be an air sign or a water sign. Okay, I do also feel like Capricorn could be highly aspected in this person's chart. They may even be a Capricorn. All right. I also feel like this masculine could drive an American-made car. Okay. He could drive a BMW, a Mercedes, a Volkswagen, a Tesla, a Porsche, a Volvo, an Audi, a Land Rover, a Mini, a Ford, a Chevy. All right, he could be into aquatic things like swimming or going on boats. He could, you know, I don't know. He could have been a lifeguard or something. He could love the water. All right, biology. He could have been really good at biology. Things like that could be significant for this masculine. All right. I'm also getting here. There's an Asian, some sort of Asian. You know what else I'm getting here? This masculine could also like drive Uber or Lyft with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, DoorDash or something like that for this masculine with this Knight of Pentacles. Someone here could also be some sort of a courier with the Knight of Pentacles and the Justice. This masculine could be of either Asian or African descent, or they have it somewhere in their chart. But definitely they can drive an American-made car. And I definitely feel like this person could be some sort of like Uber, Lyft, taxi, DoorDash could be significant for this. Some sort of courier services. Maybe he goes long distance or whatnot. I'm not really sure. But that's really all that I'm getting as far as the details. The Queen of Pentacles for me, track and field could be significant as well. This masculine could run track. It says here gym rat, so I don't know if this person works out or they used to do some sort of sport here, but it could be like track and field, something like that, with this Queen of Pentacles. Someone could also not eat pork. Someone here could also be some sort of a teacher. They could be into yoga, meditation with the Queen of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles with the Justice. Is this somebody who is, I don't know if this masculine has ever been in trouble before, but the Knight of Pentacles with the Justice is giving me a rat. And maybe somebody here could be born the year of the rat. What is the year of the rat, child? Hold on, let me see here what the year of the rat is. I mean, well, that's certain years, though, but... Let's see. Year of the rat. Year of the rat. The year of the rat is 2020. You know what's so funny? 2020 came out in the very first portion of this reading. And Leo, in part 1 of this reading, 2020 came out as a synchronicity. 2008, 1996, 1984, and 1972 could also be significant for this masculine. Somebody here is a rat. Knight of Pentacles with the Justice. What is this? What is the Knight of Pentacles with the Justice? A Virgo, Libra, Cusper could also be significant. Someone here could be born between September 18th and September 27th, or those particular dates could be significant. This could be you, or this could be this masculine. What is the Knight of Pentacles with the Justice? Okay, the next one, Jared Joy from TikTok says the next year for the year of the rat is 2032. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. What is this Knight of Pentacles with the Justice? Is this person some sort of runner for the court? What is this that they doing with doing for the justice system? Is what I want to know. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. Sagittarius Mercury. This is some sort of setback or frustration. Okay, what's the Eight of Wands in the reverse? Why is the Eight of Wands in the reverse? The Temperance with the Three of Swords in the reverse. This is like some sort of redemption. I don't know what this masculine do. This person will lie in the courtroom, though. I kind of feel like, or I feel like this person could definitely be like some sort of a snitch, or they working with some sort of like law. They could be working with an attorney to like cover up something here that they've been involved in, or I'm getting that this masculine is on some sort of drug too. Like it's coming out as cocaine. I don't know what's going on. Okay. But I kind of feel like that's a whole hot mess right there. I really shouldn't have even dug that deep, but it looked like they could be working with some sort of like attorney to like cover up something. Libra, Saturn, heavy Sagittarius. This masculine could definitely have heavy Sag or heavy Capricorn placements in their chart. Child. It's the bottom of the deck. Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like Two of Swords in the reverse is more like stress, confusion, imbalance. Yeah, like, I don't know. Something could be good. That's what I'm saying. This karmic feminine, she knows something. And I don't know. I guess she getting ready to expose him. Expose something. Something that I feel like he's trying to cover up or something. I don't know what this is, but it is looking like this person is working with someone in the justice system. Maybe because this man is a business owner, he could, or some sort of an entrepreneur. If this is a boss, okay, if this is a boss, he could be working with somebody. Whoever this masculine is, whether he's a boss or not, or just some tired ass fool that you don't deal with and don't want to be in a relationship with nobody with no more. This person is working with people to cover up shit. All these damn hoes they be laying up with and all this going back and forth and doing all this so extra stuff, honey. I don't know. I'm going to just tell y'all, though, I've gotten so many different storylines with this Leo reading, y'all. Definitely go watch part 1 because, bro, this masculine here, this is almost like an empire that's getting ready to go down. That's what it feels like. This could even be a part of the entertainment industry because Leo is the 5th house. This is theater, music. The 5th house talks about theater, music, you know, self-expression, artistry, you know, being eccentric, drama, like lights, camera, action. This could actually even be something on a much larger scale, but I feel like it's going on in our own backyards with just those of us that have dealt with narcissistic personalities, whether that be a boss or a lover. Or a religious figure, or a family, a leader in the family, however this really resonates for you. Give me one card for the past. The Vesca Pisces, the divine feminine. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the divine feminine, birthing and fertility. Let me cover my nails, y'all, because I'd have been eating African food. But yeah, I knew I felt the divine feminine. I knew it. Okay, period. And you know what's so crazy? So when I first pulled these 3 cards here, right? I actually pulled these 3 cards in the Cancer reading. But I got to talking and carrying on and cutting up. Y'all know how I get to sitting down, getting to cut up and carrying on and stuff with y'all. And because I love doing tarot. So I completely forgot to pull these cards at the very end. So anytime I do that, I always carry them over into the next reading. Because obviously I forgot them for a reason. They obviously were not relevant to the Cancer reading. So if I forget to look, I still hadn't looked up there. But if I ever forget to read these cards at the end of a reading, they automatically carry over to the next reading. And boom, the divine feminine, the first card that comes out. And I knew I'm speaking to a divine feminine in this reading. And I'm sorry that you are going through this. But I also feel like you are coming out of it as well. You're at the very end of it because you have to be. Because what comes around goes around. Whatever this masculine went and built with someone somewhere else off of your energy, they in trouble. And if this is a masculine, like I said, that is a boss at a job, he's been using the women at his job to energy harvest. And all that shit getting ready to come to an end. The present is Starseed. I'm dead. I'm seriously dead. I just talked about Starseeds. I'm literally dead. Somebody here could also be a part of the LGBTQIA community. Doesn't have to be, but you could be. All right, but it says self, memories, and identities. And this is confirming that dark night of the soul, this period of introspection that could have started somewhere in Cancer season. And I feel like it's now coming to a head here in Libra season with all of these eclipses that we have had. The rest of what was left over, the residue of whatever this pain is that this person put you through is over. And like I said, I have to also give the opportunity of saying, if this is a boss, if this is your boss, this is the shit he going through. He built this business with a hoe. He built this business with a hoe. And now whoever he built the business with is getting ready to turn on him. Or get him locked up, or I don't know what he done to piss her off. It says it's a low down dirty shame. He getting ready to get sucker punched in the gut. She getting ready to hit him where it counts. So if your boss talk about, man, we're gonna have to close the business down, or and they might lie and say, no, that ain't what it is. Your wife about to take you to the prelude. And then the Galactic Federation is in the reverse. It says collaborations, meetings, and community in the reverse. Why is this in the future? Let's read about this. Why is the Galactic Federation in the reverse for the future? It says the Galactic Federation of Light was founded over 4.5 million years ago to prevent interdimensional dark forces from totally dominating our Milky Way galaxy. They are benevolent beings of many star systems that travel to many galaxies and in some cases multiverses. Their mission involves peacefully carrying out cosmic assistance to all willing beings, facing fated and unfated cosmic phenomena. The Galactic Federation intercede with Earth Councils, Solar Councils, and the Great White Brotherhood of Ascended Masters. They are generally based in the Sirius star system and travel throughout this galaxy, universe, and occasionally beyond. Wow. Okay, they have over 200,000 Confederation members from countless planets. It says they have enormous fleets of starships at their disposal with highly sophisticated, sentient, interdimensional technology. The motherships are self-contained worlds. Their ships can dematerialize or cloak if need be. They have been visiting Earth for millions of years with strong ancient connections to the Terra-human species. The Galactic Federation are participating with the ongoing consciousness paradigm shift of the cosmos that affects all galaxies of the universe. For coherent developmental reasons, they follow the non-interference law by distant or cloaked monitoring. They only when threatened with potential threats or dangers that will destroy an entire planet can they interject. The Federation has had to interject on Earth's cosmic development a few times already. It's so funny that they said that because I was just watching some shit about this on Gaia. I think I'd be coming on or whatever, and they was talking about this. But this card says it's reversed. So alone, isolation, loneliness, workplace conflict. I'm telling you. I can't make that up, y'all. I literally can't. I literally can't. Workplace conflict, split and divide. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, bro, I picked these cards 3 days ago. I picked these cards 3 days ago. 3 days ago when I did the Cancer reading and completely forgot to reveal them at the end of the reading. So I left them sitting here for 3 days. I mean, you could choose to believe it or not. But, honey, I ain't getting paid for sitting here. Child, I'm gagged. I am gagged. I am gagged. If didn't nobody get a confirmation, I know I did, because that confirmed to me. I love when something is confirmed to me, like as far as when my intuition, my gifts are confirmed back to me. Not trying to beat my own, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to toot my own horn. But I'm just saying, like, I've had these cards sitting here for 3 days turned backwards. And then I read this reading and it actually really does come out. It's a workplace conflict. I knew I felt that from the beginning. But it also talks about being alone and in isolation. I feel like this masculine is going to end up alone. And when you look at this card, the only masculine that shows up is a man that's sitting by himself looking like he's stressed out. So I don't know. Y'all going to have to let me know down in the comments, okay? Definitely go watch part 1. Overall, I do hope that these messages were helpful. If they were, please send stars, super thanks, super chats. Okay, it absolutely does help out my platform. Like, share, comment, and go ahead and hit that follow, subscribe button for your girl. And I'll see you, YouTube and TikTok, on the other side. gosh, why is it that on TikTok I can never, I mean on YouTube, oh wait a minute, let me get rid of that. Why is it that on YouTube I can never figure out how to cut the camera off? Why is it like this? Okay, turn it off. It won't go off.